Navigator. We've got the, again, very kind of crisp, easy way to be able to move between all the different applications, and we can actually go back and have them kind of graphically pop up. So very simple and easy to do, and again, scrolling is very simple up and down and easy to use. So if we actually go and check out the photo app, you'll be able to see some of the crispness of the screen, and to be honest, as much as this is an HD camera here in the audience that you see, it doesn't actually do this screen justice, and I encourage you to check it out after the booth and see that. So you can see here we've got, again, very kind of easy and simple maneuvers, but also very kind of reactive touch events. You can see it's very easy to kind of control what's going on. We can actually go in, if we can take a look, multi-touch. As Greg mentioned, you've got 4-finger touch to be able to manipulate the device. So you can actually have full control of what's actually happening here on the screen. So let's leave the photo app in the background. We're going to come back to that in a little minute. We'll actually go and check out a video on the device here as well. And of course, you have the opportunity to check out the sound. I'm not going to pipe the sound just to make it easy for me and for you to hear me, but believe me that this has full sound. So you can see that we have the video playing, again, very crisp, very clean. And what's really interesting is that, again, you've got full multitasking. So we can see the video actually playing in the background at the same time as the other applications. And in fact, what's interesting is that you can... Yeah, that was a lot better. We're not even at the good part yet. So you can see here, you probably can't hear, but the video is actually playing in the background right now. But we're sitting here in the picture of the parrot. You can actually slide swipe from the other applications to move. And so you can see it's actually going in and out of these applications, or we can actually see the actual applications in the task switcher. Okay? Very simple, very easy to use. We'll kill the video player. We'll actually go into the camera here. And the reason I want to show you the camera is not so much that I'm going to take a picture, but I want to give you an idea of what's possible with the camera. So you can see here obviously black. That's because the camera's on the back. So now I can take a picture of all of you, of course, but I'll save yourself. But what I really want to show is also the fact that you can show the front camera. So this is probably a view you don't get at many shows, but nice lights up above. What you can also do is you can switch back and forth between the camera and the video camera very simply and easily right within the same application. And I can click that button and we can start recording, again, a video of this application. So, very easy to use, and what's unique is that you'll actually be able to start capturing both the front and back camera at the same time within your applications if you wanted to capture those video feeds. So one of the other things I wanted to show you was the browser, not because I want to show you the functionality of the browser. We're going to have a keynote speaker who's going to do a really great job of that. What I wanted to show you was the ability to type. So what a lot of people have really wondered is how easy is it to type on this product? And so you see a lot of people with tablets today, so they'll sit here and like, okay, I'm going to type. I'm going to sit here, and again, it types pretty easily, right? But again, nice multi-touch. I can just hold that down and it goes back. What's really nice about a 7-inch tablet platform is that I can actually sit here with the product like this in both hands, and I can actually type with both my thumbs, just like you would on a BlackBerry, and do it quite fast. So if we actually go and switch over and have a look at our developer website, you can actually see how easy it is for me to actually type and do all of that. So very simple and easy to do, and what you can actually do is you can actually bring up the keyboard from the bottom left at any time and then make it disappear if you don't want it to be on the screen. So kind of full control of the states and how that works, and you can see that the web page loaded without any trouble. So very easy and very simple to use. Now, this is perhaps the most exciting part for me. So as we've mentioned, this is going to support OpenGL 2.0. And what's exciting about OpenGL is, of course, the richness and the graphics and the experience we've got. And so what the vendor of the chip manufacturer we're using is actually built out some very simple OpenGL graphics to showcase what's possible on the chipset and the platform. So you can see here a very kind of simple glow of the earth spinning around and then shading because of that. So if we go down, we'll start up another one. So we'll start up with one that showcases flowers. And again, remember that I've got the other one running in the background. Okay, so this one's also building flowers as part of what it's doing, and we'll come back to that one in a second. And then you've got this one called Shader View, which is actually pictures in the background, and Windows will actually move across those pictures and actually change it. So you can actually see in real time that shading. Now, here's what's really impressive. You can't find a platform that does that. You've got 3 applications all running sophisticated OpenGL graphics at the same time with no degradation in performance. And again, you can move across all of these and you can see them moving, seamlessly and simply without any change in the actual applications. And if that isn't enough for you, just for a little bit of fun, we're going to give you a taste of some of the types of things you can expect, I think, from a gaming perspective in terms of what's going to be possible on this platform. Had one of the guys on my team actually spend a little bit of time porting over the existing Quake engine, and you can see that running again in parallel at 50, 60 frames per second, while the other applications are also still running in the background. Very impressive. So, we're not done with Playbook yet, but I am. And one of the things that I wanted to actually give you an opportunity to show you is that as we go through the technical keynotes, I'm going to be coming back in and out to showcase and really establish, what we're building and